Today you will learn how to use price to crush the competition in the long term. Price is one of your most important tools, but if used incorrectly, it will destroy any chance you have of being successful. The biggest mistake I see people make with pricing is that the vast majority simply check what competitors are charging and then charge a lot less. This is a huge mistake. I call it lazy pricing. It is just undercutting the market average blindly. When you do this, you fill your schedule with value shoppers. These people do not care about your quality. They only care about their wallet, and when you eventually try to raise your prices, these people will vanish and likely badmouth you. What you need to understand is that you are not competing yet. You are building a reputation, and if you do not build a reputation for quality now, you will be the cheap guy forever. Before I can dive into a solution, I need to explain a couple of core principles first. The first, and arguably the most important, is that advertising and marketing do not create customers. They just create the opportunity to gain one. The only way to gain new customers is by exceeding their expectations. This means they are happy to exchange their money for your service. It is also important to understand the difference between pricing strategy and tactical discounting. Your baseline price ultimately dictates the type of customer you attract. If your price is too high, you will not attract new customers. But if you price too low, you will attract the worst customers. A discount, on the other hand, is a temporary tool used for specific objectives. Use discounts to mitigate risk for the buyer, effectively bridging the gap when you lack established trust or social proof. Stop trying to fill your pockets. You are in your internship. You are here to build a career. The initial phase of any business, often called the growth and experience phase, is not about maximizing profit. It is about building a reputation, refining your process, and securing social proof. Your pricing strategy and customer engagement during this time are critical investments in your long-term success. This strategy is about attracting loyal customers and using price as a tool for success, not desperation. For this example, let's say the average tint job in your area is approximately $300. But keep in mind this may vary based on the type of film or your specific area. Set your premium base price at $300 for easy wins and $400 for cars you struggle with. This will be the best decision you have ever made. You must communicate that you are worth the $300 to $400 price by having a professional website, being confident on the phone, and maintaining professionalism. This attracts the right customers without relying on a discounted price. Now, and only now, selectively offer a $100 portfolio builder discount to make up for your lack of social proof. The wording here is crucial. You must convey to the customer that you are giving a discount because they are helping you build your business portfolio. Be upfront and tell the customer it may take a little longer than usual because you want to make sure that the finished product exceeds their expectations. This makes the customer happy to give you extra time to perfect your processes. The second part of this strategy is weaponizing the difficult cars. Use the discount on easy wins only. Remember, in this phase, your only goal is to stack up wins and perfect your process. Do not make it tough on yourself. Use your lack of discount to stack the deck. For example, do not discount a nightmare like an Audi or a VW. Charge the full premium price of $450. If they leave and go to your competitor, good. Let your competitor spend 4 hours struggling with an Audi for low pay. Meanwhile, you tint 2 Jeep Grand Cherokees in the same amount of time and make double the money. When the competitor messes up that difficult Audi and the customer comes back to you, they will be happy to pay the premium because they now understand the value. It is also really important to utilize the biggest advantage you have as a beginner: time. Remember, exceed their expectations and you just gain a customer. You do that visually. Obviously, you need to give them a great tint job, that is expected, but do not just tint the vehicle. Hand it back cleaner than you got it. You do that with service. Look in the back seat. Do you see fishing poles? A car seat? Spark a conversation by talking to them about it. Build a friendship, not just a transaction. Last is securing a 5-star review. There are 2 steps to this. The first is leveraging a 100% satisfaction guarantee. I do not just mean advertising it on your website, though it should be there too. I am talking about the moment you cash out a customer. Tell them to check the work in 2 days, and if there is anything wrong at all, to give you a call because the job comes with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. This ensures that if they are unhappy, they call you first, giving you the opportunity to make it right instead of leaving a negative Google review. If they do reach out, you must address the issue in a professional, timely manner. This reassures the customer that if they do business with you in the future, they will not be stuck with a mistake or have to stress about it. The second part to this is the callback. 3 days later, give them a call and say, "Hey Joe, I hope I am not cutting into your fishing time. I am just checking in to make sure everything with the tint is absolutely top-notch. The customer responds with, "Yeah, it looks great." You answer with, "That is awesome. I really appreciate your business. Would it be okay if I texted you a link to leave an honest review?" Remember, you are building a career, not just chasing a quick buck. Secure those reviews, build your reputation, and I will see you in the next tutorial.